What's good, the Chaotic Nation, and it's your boy Chaos here. Welcome back to the Pokemon. Welcome to the best team for Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I don't know if it's going to be Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl or not. I know it's going to be at least Shining Pearl because that's the one I have. That's the one I forgot. It's like I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I was definitely forgetting something because I'm trying to make sure I have all the sites and everything pulled up as we're going. Cool. I don't want like a video guide. I want like a sheet guide. Thanks. Like with all the encounters and everything. I don't like how some of these do this. That's Diamond or Pearl. Diamond or Pearl doesn't help me. Reddit is not where I want to go. I'm trying to get everything set up, and I'm completely forgetting something. Oh, that looks good and everything. Problem is, it's not showing a team or encounter. Like it. Of how the resources you want are not available, man. Everything you want is not there. According to this website, just want to see. At least that's a good there's a website that I found that has advantages, although it's very laggy. I just need a guide. Maybe that'll help. I don't know if it's just because I wasn't. You have the Pokemon. Boom. Talk to this person, get 10 free potions. Alright, it does have the encounters, so that is at least something. Because I'm trying to find stuff. Alright, the Elite Four is pulled up there. That worked with me. Let's pull that over there. Alright, back to it. I love how this works sometimes. It's very frustrating for me to try to get everything situated. Alright. If you're bored. I love how it's if you're bored, not because Chaos makes good content. It's just if you're bored. Alright. You guys should be able to see to D, starting in D. So we got Rival. We have, what is the order? Torterra, Infernape, and Empoleon. So you're just gonna have to set this up for a bit. So if you guys are new to this, feel free to ask questions. That would work if it, you gave me what I needed. I don't like using Bulbapedia, but this is one of the good places for it. So we have Rival 1, there's 2, 3, doesn't count. Is there 4? 4, and the 5th battle is the League battle, yeah. So 5. So there's 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's in the wrong lane, of course it is. Of course, things can't work the way I want them to. Bro. There you go. Most people are busy this time of day, and usually they're bored. If they're busy, they shouldn't be bored. Yeah, but it's pandering. Why are you sweating so much? It is kind of hot in here. I'll give him that. I'll give it that. Stream didn't start? Wow. Love YouTube streaming, right? Great. Alright, so that's done. I can spell Galactic. I should be able to spell that. So this is Torterra. I I am just buffering IRL today. Alright. That's done. Actually, I could probably zoom in a bit more. Just so you guys can see everything. And we can start here. Team Galactic's gonna have their own little space. There's a way for me to remove this. Sure, that's I think I just need to make it bigger and not necessarily make the zoom bigger, but make the text font bigger. And then we can just increase size here. That way, hopefully it should work. To be, as at this point I'm missing a lot of the screen. Why is it like this? Better solution. Let's pull up the screen. Just pull up the screen. I hate formatting this. Should be at 10. And I think you start at 11. And then you can see D. All right, there we go. Got everything. All right, gyms. There, should just copy paste that with a caps lock. Infernaper. All right, so Rourke, Gardenia. This is Maylene. Wake. And Dean. Medina. Who else? Sixth is Byron. Candace. What's his name? Volker. Then we got the Elite Four, which is Aaron, Bertha, Wint, Lucian, Cynthia. This is Birth. Not Birth. And if I make another row, you're not gonna be able to see it, so that's gonna be fun. Or if I pull it out just a touch, then I can make Galactic. Those would be the admins. There is. That's the one I don't know. So Mars has 2 battles. So this should be Mars, Juniper, Saturn. So Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. I don't know if we fight Saturn twice in a row, but let's just not worry about the order and just put it in there. Cool. So Mars 1. Mars 2. Mars and Juniper. I did something. Oh, what did I just mess up? Oh my gosh. Stop it! Alright, you're at 11, you're at 18. I didn't change anything, it's just these were supposed to be 11. They're not. I don't know. Alright. Where's Juniper? Juniper 1. Not Juniper. Jupiter 1. That's Saturn. Jupiter has 2. Saturn has 2. Cyrus has 2. Alright. Saturn 1. Saturn 2. Cyrus 1. Cyrus 2. Cyrus 2 is just massive for some reason. I guess because they all got really big, it was kind of weird. Perhaps. I'll fix that. All right. The weird, it's yeah, the sheet's just in a state where I can't really deal with it too much to make it fit well. All right. And these need conditional formatting. I think that's the one I want. We can check this out by doing that. But that's not the one I want. Cool. And then you have total. And this should be Doterra. Burnape. And pull down. I got really behind with setting everything up. Like, I didn't even get the notification out. That's not plus sum. I want equals sum. And then that does that. 3, 3, 3, 2. Should be fine. Cool. Busy day? No, I just haven't done anything today. Been really behind on everything, just not wanting to work on anything. I think that's part of it. And then got distracted with lunch and didn't quite get started on time. All right. I think the document's set up. And then what we do here I know what this is gonna be, but we're just gonna black that out so you guys can't see it. All right, so let's go to Pokemon DB, Works Terra, speed movement. All right, and then I need this should be BDSP. Let me duplicate for Infernape. No, this just takes 20 years to set up too. That's part of the issue with this. So there's just so many little things that I glossed over. Like forgetting to set up the charts, who goes where and everything. So yeah. Can I grab 3 tabs and do this? It is not liking me right now. There it goes. Cool. I didn't crash everything. That's all we care about. We didn't crash everything. Alright, so I got their movesets up. So Torterra has access to ground, grass, and dark, essentially. And rock. Ground, grass, dark, rock. Infernape is... So let me... I'm not going to remember that. I'm already having a hard time doing anything. Ground, grass, dark, rock. Infernape is fire, fighting. Really, that's it. A couple of niche moves and acro, and U-turn. U-turn's really the only one that's useful there. But this has some good coverages as well. I don't know like how much we're gonna be able to see. Does have some useful coverages, and then Empoleon gives me water, flying, and steel. As well as coverages with ice, ground, rock. I'll go ahead and give you everything too, because I kind of skipped out on Infernape. Bug. All these starters have access to Earthquake. That's cool. That's a good idea. And then I think I got all yours. You have probably the least diversible move pool of the 3. All right. So I'll set up. Infernape, yeah, can basically cover everything. All right, so Rival 1, I think I know how this is gonna work out. Because really, it's he's gonna have the starter that's good against yours, and then a Starly. So that is fight 1. Is that fight 2? He already has 4 Pokemon? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have to take this a step at a time. So a Starly and the starter that's good against you. So Torterra is terrible. And Infernape and Empoleon are slightly bad. Second fight. Looks like he got a Fire, Water, Grass core and then the Starly. Is that what it is? Yeah, Fire, Water, Grass core and the Starly. Alright. So essentially, Infernape and Empoleon are both going to have one good yeah, we would have it. So Infernape and Torterra are both going to have 2 weaknesses and a neutrality and a super effective. So they get both 2s, and Empoleon will get 3 because it has 1 weakness and 1 super effective. Because Empoleon, because Grotle and Inferno are both weak to flying. What's that was 3? It might be 3. No, 3 they have the same. So the third battle's the exact same. 2, 2, 3, 4. Fourth battle is the full team. So Chimchar gets a hair across. This is Canalave. So he just adds a hair across. Okay. So Firewater Grass Core plus hair across. Good to know. So Heracross adds Torterra another weakness, so I'm gonna put it at a 1. Actually, I'm gonna leave it as a 2. Infernape is now better, and then I think Empoleon also stays under 3. I almost need like another 2 numbers. So, for that one. Barry's team is pretty good. The only thing I can say about it, it's pretty good. And then he had Snorlax for the last fight. Yeah. Which only really helps Infernape. Torterra would have weakness to Heracross's bug typing. Actually, neutrality to Heracross's bug typing. That's a good point. Would you be a Torterra in Fight 4? Yes. So when he adds the Heracross really doesn't matter for Torterra, it's a neutrality. It does help Infernape. Let me look at this one more intensely. So Torterra, just give me the sheet. Stop looking at the numbers. Torterra would be weak to Staravia, neutral to Roselia, neutral to Heracross, weak to Ponyta, and good against Prinplup. So it should be a 2, which I had it as. Infernape, essentially the same Pokemon. Infernape would be bad against Staravia, good against the Grass type, good against the Heracross, neutral against the Fire type, and weak to the Water type. So neutral, so it'd be neutral. Prinplup is neutral against Staravia, weak to the Grass type, neutral to the weak to the Heracross, actually, because it's a fighting type. So 2 weaknesses. It is good against the Fire type, and would be neutral to the Water type. So Empoleon kind of is bad, more so. So that should be a 2. And then the final fight is the same. Infernape does slightly better because of the Snorlax adds another super effectiveness. Yes. I will be interactive with the chat. I'm just not, I have to think through these things, so it takes a little bit of concentration, so keep that in mind as we're going through this. I do have to kind of focus on things, so I can't be like, oh, let me think about this topic today. So if you want some of that, help out by including yourself in that conversation. All right, let's check the Infernape. Infernape weak to Staraptor. Got 3 things that's good against. I would say that's probably a 4 on that one. Probably say that's a 4 on that one. It's slightly better because of the Snorlax giving the fighting another use. Team Galactic, they have poison. They have poison. They have dark, and psychic. Is that the other type usually? Yeah, poison, dark, psychic. And bug. So neutral on bug, good against poison. So it's pretty neutral, but it's a slight disadvantage. When considering neutral weakness, I mean, yeah, I didn't think about the Heracross until I'm like, oh yeah, ground resist bug. So that's not actually super effective. Infernape here, good against dark. Bad against Psychic, so you're pretty neutral. And then the other two, you're... I'm liable to sway on the side of neutral for that one. And then Napoleon is just neutral across the board. Resist poison. Is immune to poison. And it's got some resistance to everything else. But I'm not dishing out super effectiveness on anything, so it's neutral. All right, Rourke. Everybody has a good matchup here. Torterra, which would be to be a Grotto. Grotto is still a grass type, yeah. At this point, it's not at this point. It's just period. Grotto's a grass type. Grotto is just pure grass, so I don't have to worry about the ground typing. But yeah. That's probably a perfect matchup for both of those two. Infernape is redeemable. I'm just used to having Infernape and Monferno. Monferno would be neutral, I would say, because it's super effective against it, but also weak to it. Gardenia, we're still a grass type, so we're quite frankly pretty neutral. She uses a lot of grass. What does she have? Though I'm not even looking into this. The only thing that's a problem, yeah, even Poison Stink's not a problem, so it's really just grass. So Infernape does well. Napoleon does neutral. This bad. Maylene and fighting types. We're not fully evolved yet. So Torterra would still be, Grotto would still be neutral here, I'd say. With Infernape, we have a weakness and a super effectiveness, so we're going to be neutral as well. And then Napoleon is also new. They're all neutral there. Wake, Torterra. Torterra is that's a good question. Is Torterra slightly good or good? I like how the decks I have now is updated to Legends Arceus. Torterra is neutral to water because grass does not resist water. Grass does resist water. Sorry. My bad. Grass does resist water, so it is neutral. What has Wake got for me, though? Wake does have a Quagsire. But he does have an Ice Fang and Gyarados. And Ice Fang on that. Yeah, I'd say neutral is the highest I can give Torterra here. Ice is, grass is a really good type to have on Wake, but having a grass type is bad. A coverage move is good. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be very similar to the best team for Diamond and Pearl that we did a couple months ago, because nothing's really different with the game. So, Infernape just honestly can be really good. I know it can. But for the sake of this, I'm gonna have to give it a 1. On paper, it's bad. Realistically, it's actually pretty solid. Empoleon really only has a weakness with Quag. We're honestly not even fully evolved yet. I believe Prinplup is still a here is a mono water type. Yes. So we're not even weak to ground yet. So that we'll give it, that's a neutrality. Fantina. Depending on what your coverage is, we might be good. Hexfly strength, so a little bit bad. Torterra is kind of just here. Benefit of the doubt, I guess. 3. kind of eh. What's up, Jim James? Welcome in. On Inferno. I mean, Infernape. Firefighting. Rock. Bug. Ground. So weak to Drifblim. We're neutral to everything else. So we're slightly bad. I think the coverages in this game might, because Fairy is a thing, might actually skew this a little bit more. Yes, you should. Well, if you had a Torterra when you face Wake, you've over leveled it. That's the thing, because his ace is 30. It evolves at 32. But, you know, it can't happen. Understand? All right, for Byron, this is heyday for Infernape. I know we have weaknesses, but Empoleon was neutral versus Fantina. Okay, this is heyday for Infernape. That's his best. That's probably his best gym. Let's be fair. Both stabs super effective. Torterra is actually really good here. Doesn't work on Bronzor, but does work on the other two. Not weak. I'd say that's a pretty good battle for Torterra. And Empoleon's the same. Sealed's not bad for it. The biggest issue is probably Earthquake and Thunderbolt, but yeah, it's still pretty good. So we'll give it a 4. For Maylene as well, I was doing Nuzlocke a certain team of 6 months. That's fun. Alright, Candice. Get it? Because she's the ice type trainer, Candice. Infernape just beats her team barring the Metacham. So could be perfect, but that's not an ice type. So, but it's not any psychic moves. You know what? I'm liable to still give it a 5. Torterra would be terrible. Yeah, would honestly be really bad. It's quad weak. It's quad weak, so Torterra, bad match. And Empoleon, because she has a lot of grass types, that could be a difference here. Because it has a weakness to everything but the Sneasel. It's not the worst thing you can get, but it's still pretty bad. Yo, what's up, White Kong? I think the first time I've seen you over here. Welcome in. Welcome to the YouTube side of things. All right, Volkner, aka the butt face who doesn't have electric types, who, you know, crits you with sniper artillery. So Torterra would be good against Raichu, and Luxray would be horrible against artillery and neutral on Ambipom, so it's probably a 4. Infernape would be neutral on everything. Would be neutral on the electric types, super effective on the Ambipom, and bad against the Octillery, so it's a neutral. And then Empoleon would be bad against Raichu and the Luxray, and neutral on the other two, so slightly bad. All right, here's the fun one. Yeah, I'm bad with YouTube. I apologize. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just like, welcome in. I'm glad you decided to join us over here. Do I have an Elite Four? I do. I put it at the end. Yeah. I don't know. Infernape does great in this in the Aron fight, barring he doesn't have his ace is not a bug type. I always find that funny that his ace Pokemon is not even a bug type, and he's a bug type trainer. Lol. Infernape does really well across the board, and if I teach an Earthquake, it would be good for Drapion too. So I would say slightly good. Give it a 4. That's wrong one. Torterra probably is bad. Weak to bug, actually neutral to bug. Gotta remember that, but is weak to flying. So it would be neutral in the Dustox. You have he doesn't have a poison move, so we're okay. Neutral on the Dustox. Bad against Beautifying Vespiquen. Neutral on Heracross. Good against neutral on Drapion, because it does share it. So we said neutral, 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 bad. So it's on the lower end. I'd say that's probably a 1. That's probably a 1.125, but I don't deal in decimals in this. Napoleon has an ice move, good against Vespiquen and Beautifly. So that's positive, and then weak to Heracross. Slightly good. I think Napoleon actually might have this one. My money's on Napoleon. Yes, but they changed its typing. All right, Bertha, Napoleon. This is Torterra we're starting with. Good against Quag, good against Sawooda, good against Golem, good against Wishcash, good against Hippowdon. Perfect. Probably its best fight in the game, honestly, right there. Besides Rourke. Infernape is bad. No, it's bad, neutral, bad, and bad. So it's pretty bad. And then for Napoleon, we are bad because he has water absorb. We're good, neutral, good. So not the best fight, but still positive. Flint and his fire types, which he has 2 of. Torterra is bad, neutral, bad. To be fair, the Drifblim doesn't even have a attacking move, so it's purely offensive, which is still bad. So bad, neutral, bad, neutral, bad. So that's like the last fight. Yeah, I don't think Torterra is getting it. There's too many ones. There's way too many ones. Napoleon only has 1 though. That's 1/1. So I guess if you want a consistent starter, you go with Napoleon. I mean, yeah. I think Napoleon might actually win. Which would make this a completely different team from Diamond and Pearl. The other thing is we're going to have to spend a lot of time here in just the Elite Four trying to deal with these competitive teams. So I'll keep that in mind. Lucian, we are for Torterra. I do have this crunch. So we are neutral, good, neutral, good, good, neutral, good, neutral, good, good. That's a pretty solid fight. I'll give you 4. No, because grass has so many weaknesses. That's why it sucks. Do I even look at Infernape? Because yeah, Infernape's just bad here. I never gave Napoleon a number for that. I messed it up. I messed up Flint somewhere. Back to Flint real quick. Torterra is fine. Neutral, bad, neutral, bad. Bad, neutral, bad. Bad, neutral, bad, neutral, bad. Yeah, so fine. Why is Infernape would be technically, I never finished the Flint. That's my bad. Infernape is neutral, good, bad, good. So Infernape's pretty mid in the Flint fight. Napoleon is good against everything barring the low punny. Alright, now that we're at Lucian, what does Napoleon do here? Napoleon, what do we say? Water, flying, steel, ice, grass, ice, ground, and rock. I keep thinking you guys can see farther up the screen, but you can't because it's weird. How far down? I can actually scroll that up just a bit. Because it does bug me that it's a bit low. Alright. So I don't have to worry about. Then you can see what I'm looking at, because I tend to look at this area here. Yeah. Alright. Honestly, pretty neutral across the board. Bad to Metacham. That's about it. So, yeah, just kind of to Metacham. Cynthia, this is where nobody does well. Nobody does well the video game. Why did we not give Jan Mega to Aaron? That would have been a really good add to his team. Jeez. Nobody's gonna get Spiritomb. Whoa. Infernape. So she has a Fire Water Grass core with 2 water types. She didn't have a fire type, sorry. So Torterra would be bad against Roserade. Actually, would be neutral against Roserade. So it would be neutral, neutral, great. Great. Bad is Ice Beam. Yeah, we aren't winning that melodic fight. I'll give it neutral on the melodic. I'll give it benefit of the doubt. And neutral on Garchomp. So neutral, 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 good, good, neutral, neutral. That's pretty solid, honestly. Infernape is neutral, great, bad, good, bad, bad. Neutral, good, bad, good, bad, bad. So you're slightly skewed negatively. I don't know why people say Infernape is the best starter. Look at this fight. Look at that. Look at how bad it is in the Elite Four. I might be judging it a little harshly. That might be it too. But Infernape's got nothing here. I don't think it's Infernape. I really think it's Empoleon. Do I have my Diamond and Pearl? Get off there. I want to look at this real quick. I have Infernape as good in those fights. Gardenia. Infernape does better than yeah, does well against Flynn, I guess. Then that's the final totals. Honestly, it's gonna be close. I don't need OBS. I need the other tab. And Cynthia, I always pretty good about doing Empoleon. Neutral bad, sorry. Neutral bad, neutral. I'm gonna say, I kind of want to say bad for Gastron because of Storm Drain. I'm gonna say bad. Bad. Neutral. Neutral, good. So, really bad. Really bad. Alright, Team Galactic. Mars has a Perugly and a Zubat. And then as a Bronzor. So, to be an Infernape, I mean, this would be a Monferno. So, bad. I mean, you don't have a flying move. So I'm gonna say neutral, good. Honestly, nobody's gonna be weak to the Zubat, so Infernape gets a slight edge just because of being a fighting type. Yeah, what's up, Benji? What are we doing? Yeah, I gotta do some statistics to get this done. The next Mars fight, you have the same moveset except you get Poison Fang, which is neutral on. Yeah, so you still can't really deal with my team. Cool. And since the do we do good with the Bronzor? It's got Levitate. Levitate is really screwing Torterra over in this run. Alright, Mars, Jupiter, what do we got? Literally the same teams with the Skuntank in the end. Oof. I thought you fixed it yesterday. What happened with that, bud? Look at me, Benji. So Torterra would be neutral on both the Bronzors. Bad against one of the Golbats. And then good on the Skuntank. So again, neutral. Oh, different game? Ah, okay. That makes a little bit more sense to me. Infernape is good on both Bronzors. Bad against one of the Golbats. Good against the Purugly. So I'll get a 3. And Empoleon, just neutral across the board. Literally straight neutral across the board. Alright, Jupiter. We have one Jupiter battle, and it's poison flying. Nobody's weak to Zubat, and the only thing that does good against Skuntank is Torterra. So, actually, we won't even have a ground move at that point in time. So, Torterra does a little bit bad. But the two are neutral. Saturn. Factorio. Oh, I open the thing and it gets rid of my chat. Spine, Satisfactory. Ooh. It's fun. So it's the same team both times, just different. We're weak to Kadabra. Good against Bronzor. Neutral on Toxicroak. That is Infernape. Because I apparently have been doing Infernape first this whole time. So they're gonna do the same in both fights. Torterra is good. Is neutral because of the Levitate, and then oh, we're actually good against Toxicroak. We're actually good against Toxicroak. With Infernape because of Dry Skin. So you're gonna be neutral, you're gonna be good. Because Dry Skin gives us another weakness, which means Empoleon's bad there. So it gets rid of its stab. And then it's just neutral, so Empoleon's slightly bad. So this will be the same rundown both times. 3-4-2, 3-4-2, Cyrus. But Torterra learns Crunch. But Torterra doesn't beat Kadabra. It does. But yeah. It's still a 3. It's not gonna go up because it knows Crunch. Ain't gonna fix it. Oh, Spotify never popped up. There you go. So you might not be able to see some of the screen now, but it's okay. It'll be aight. It'll be aight. We're on Cyrus. So they're the same fight, barring we had Gary. Very cool. Torterra. Bad. And Cyrus's Gyarados doesn't help it. Infernape is bad, good. And we have bad, good, sorry. Let me get to the extra bad. So. And Empoleon, I really think like it's going to be Empoleon. Empoleon is good. And good, neutral good. So 5-4. Yeah, it's gotta be Empoleon's gotta win. Empoleon has two 1s. Torterra has like 5, and Infernape has like 3. That's 4. So I have a hunch I know what this is. We can't see the sum totals. Are you ready to see the totals here, boys? Are you ready to see it? This will be fun. I really feel like it's Empoleon, but here we go. It's still Infernape. Wow. Just barely. I'm betting you it's these. Wow. I want to know the average, sorry. Sorry. Can't do it that way. Equals av. I want to know the average. Sorry. That's bugging me. How is Infernape still the best? Jeez. They have relatively neutral averages. Infernape has a slightly better average. That's crazy. It's 2 points. It's literally 2 points. Torterra's still the worst by a good point, but an average of 2.9 versus 2.8. Let's round it to 2 decimals of 2. Let's increase. Sorry. So we're looking at 263, an average of 263, an average of 296, and an average of 289. So we are 0.07 points different in average. How many 5s do we have? I want to know how many 5s Infernape has. I mean, that's got to be what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 5s. So you have 4. Torterra has 1, 2. Torterra has 2. And Empoleon has 1. Has 2. So yeah, it's the 2 5s. That's what brought it out. That's really what it is. So why are you being conditionally formatted? Yeah, Empoleon's really very neutral. The only place that really doesn't be neutral is here, and then those balance each other out. And the rest of the time, it's like, okay, here's 4s and 2s and 3s, and it has the best ride of the Elite Four by far. And then just does decently here. Man. I really thought Infernape was like I feel like I judged Infernape harshly too, because of like it has so much better coverage than Napoleon. But I was judging it incredibly harshly. So yeah. Gotta love the statistics, man. Gotta love the statistics. I'm just curious. So out of the ones I have on this sheet, Cinderace says got 2. So I want to just do a quick tally. Grass, fire, water. Cinderace counts for 2 since it's 2 different games. X and Y. We went with Greninja, so that was water. Insurgents. Okay, you can't count Insurgents because they don't have a traditional starter. Diamond and Pearl. Infernape gets 1 more for fire. Red and Blue. That's Blastoise. I know that one. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. It should be Incineroar. Incineroar! Fire types actually are doing pretty well with these games. Let's go Eevee. Doesn't count. And then BDSP gets another one. So yeah, out of the ones I've done on the sheet, Fire's won 5. And Water's only got 2. Grass never has 1. Well, it is, yeah. Good time for Gaming DC to have his mascot, am I right? You guys are wondering about mascots, go to Twitch. He does sub mascot. If you are subscribed. Alright, so we're starting out with Infernape. It's time to look at our arsenal, I guess. I mean, I know how to solo run the game with Infernape. I do think the set we had last time is probably going to be what we're going to go with here. Where it's because the best team for platinum, for not platinum, best team for diamond and pearl is Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Close Combat. No, yeah, no. I don't think we ever got to the final level, so I don't know if we had Flamethrower. I think it should have been Flare Blitz, Flamethrower, Close Combat, and then I learned I think Focus Blast was the other one. Yeah, that should have been the moveset because we did 2 physical, 2 special. Both stabs. Alright, well. Okay, MMO grass type? Oh, yeah. I don't need my best team for Eevee. We've already uploaded that one. I don't need to look at shield, so best team BDSP. Infernape. Underspeed. Cool. Fire Starters usually have good dual typings. Yeah, I mean they all get fighting type too. I think the fighting type, honestly, the other problem for Empoleon is Steel really inhibits it because it's not a good offensive typing, and it really adds weaknesses to the water typing. What's up, Gabby? Welcome in. Are you reading chat? No, I'm not reading chat. I'm sorry. I'm a horrible streamer who doesn't read chat. Sorry for your loss. Not at all. What's your stats? Actually we're split, so we can run physical or special. I will have Blaze, I will not be able to have Iron Fist. You read chat, you're just a bit in the math right now. I don't think I've missed a lot of messages. I mean, Gabby hasn't chatted before, so I didn't miss any messages there. Well, I talked about your factory nuclear power plant, and you said, yeah, I don't ignore people at all. Like, I totally read chat. Yeah, Nico's here? I didn't see Nico talk yet. What are you talking about? I'm memeing. I'm straight memeing. Hello, Nico. Welcome in. That's a good question. I could run nasty flames. No, I'm not setting up Infernape. Oh, if I really wanted to use grass, I could. But if I'm looking at level up, Taunt Infernape. Now hear me out. Drifblim only has setup moves. It only has status moves. So if I run Taunt Infernape, I'm just saying. Cool. So basically what I need to do is build an Infernape to beat this Elite Four. Which is a... Alright, you don't matter, you don't matter, you don't matter, you don't matter. How do I beat Drapion? If Wolfo says hi, they weren't here before a life hack. I know, you gotta get yourself a reply bot sometimes. No, I was just memeing on you, Gabby, because like I had been reading chat. I think I was literally reading the message Wolfos had said right before it, and then you're like, "Are you reading chat?" And I'm like, no. I'm kind of reading chat right now. That's kind of the Supreme. No, Supreme does not count. Level 100 Pokemon. I'm Shining Pearl. What you get? Your starter Pokemon, or you get something else? So as long as we don't let Dustock set up, we're gonna be good with Fire Move. If I can get Acrobatics, Palkia. Oh, that's a good one. I'm telling bad news. Bad news, boy. You've been cut. I get Acrobatics, right? Acrobatics at 52. No, it's Acrobatics, but I'm just saying Acrobatics. We're looking good still. Sorry, we're having a storm, and I'm just trying to make sure that everything's good with it, and hopefully power to go out. It's pretty heavy out there, pretty heavy wind. So I could teach it slack off now. My best fire move is 100% gonna be Flamethrower. It's gonna be my most consistent and best one, so we're gonna go with Flamethrower. I'm probably gonna have to TM that one. No, I learned it by level up. Yeah, we had one today too. We're still in one. So it just shifted. I'm a little bit more east than you, bud. So yeah, that's where we're at. So Flamethrower is gonna be that. A fighting stab, probably close combat. I think we need the power. Alright, you're gonna come down here so I can see what we're doing. I don't need those two anymore. The Pokemon Unite, not really. The MOBA I usually play is Pokemon. It's Pokemon Unite. Yeah, the MOBA I usually play is Smite, but I haven't played Smite in a while. I kind of got out of Unite really fast because they don't have a. I like the buying system of Smite better, where you can kind of play around your opponents rather than, you know, just being higher leveled and having better items. So I'm not a big fan of Unite in that sense. Yeah, you have Rockhead, started Golem, Hydration. So realistically, we're not going to be fighting versus Bertha. As I said, Taunt could be good for Grifflin. We definitely want a taunt user for that Driplim. It's a Timid. Forgot these are very competitive. If I do run acrobatics, I have a way to beat the Infernape. Flint's Infernape. As well as a guaranteed Oko on Heracross. That was what I was trying to think of. My bad. I was like sitting here like brain fart. It's hard for me to give Infernape a move set because I want to know what else the team is going to be. I feel like I kind of just need to build the team to beat the Elite Four. And then it should be fine everywhere else, but... I am curious, Gabby, if you had experiences with streamers where they don't read the chat. Because I do want to clarify for you that one of my biggest things is like I like to read every message in the chat. You want to fight me in Shining Pearl? I got another question for you then, because I'm running I get asked this question quite frequently, actually, and so I have a question for the people who ask me this question. I want to see if you're the difference in this poll, but when you ask streamers to battle you in a game, does it usually end up with them battling you during that stream or no? I'm just curious. Just wondering. Just curious. I've made no progress on this team for like the last 10 minutes. We're doing great. We're doing great. We are doing fantastic. I've never asked. So you're 0-1 then. Got it. No, I don't have a team in this game. I'm building my team for this game currently. So I don't have anything. I have a giraffe rig that might do something. That's about it. Oh. That's an annoying Alakazam, jeez. I don't really have an idea. Infernape's really bad in the league. Like I need a fighting move and I need a fire move, and then I'm basically got it. If Flamethrower beats Steelix, we're gonna go run close combat. You know what? Mixed Infernape works, okay? Don't ask me. Also, that is the least competitive Infernape I've ever seen, Flint. What are you doing? You're gonna run Iron Fist, at least run like Bulk Up or something on it. Who runs Focus Sash? Iron Fist, bro. You run Life Orb on that set, bro. Just mess with it. I meant to say before when you were building your team, and I'll give you Pokemon. I have too many. Part of this is also I have to build it my own. Because part of my research for building the best team for a specific game is it has to be obtainable in the copy of the game that you're playing. So I can't take other people's Pokemon and use it. Unfortunately. Because otherwise it'd be really easy to make the best team. It'd be like, yeah, here's a bunch of level 100s. Run through the game, have fun. Try not to hit yourself. Like, that's about it. Yeah, I don't know what else I want to run here. What do you get? Teach it Ice Punch. So I guess you went to bed last night. Me. You didn't even give me a chance to guess. You're just like, I went to bed late last night. Am I alright? Cool. I could Grass Knot Quag. Grass Knot Gastrodon. Where do I need a grass type at? I don't really need one. It's gonna be very jank, but I'm running Grass Knot. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later. That you thought of this. I kind of want to run Taunt, I'll be honest. I'll leave that last slot up. I'll leave that last slot up for now. Because Calm Mind could be fun as well. Acrobatics could be good. I could get Flare Blitz and get speed if I want to run Earthquake. I'm probably going to run a ground type, so we'll say no to that. And I definitely need a Fairy type, so that's just something to note. At least I have a sleep schedule. I've been going to sleep like 2 a.m., so it's fine. Alright, so we'll leave that hole open, but we have grass coverage. Grass types aren't great in this game. And for Torterra. Torterra, the only time Torterra does well is when it's rock type gym leader, which everyone else does well against too. A ground type trainer, which everyone else does get well against too. So like you just run a water type and have that covered. And then you're not even good against Wake, and you run an electric type to beat the Wakanberry. That's Wakanberry Gyarados though. I don't know how to. We'll have to think about that a little bit more. And then, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Bertha, I mean, ground types. Only problem, I have grass coverage for the Quagsire, so I'm good. Plus, it's a one shot. Let me. I'm gonna see how this loads up, and I'll be right back. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't know how this is gonna load. Am I running Damage Calcs? Yes. That's a Impish Nature Quagsire with Toxic Recover, Earthquake, and Surf. Alright, so do I know how this work? Yes. So you're running a traditional Quagsire set, which means your max defense, max special defense, a little bit of special defense bulk. 31 IVs at 164 with an Infernape. That's a. So we want to run the Nasty. Drop Fire Blast for Flamethrower. Actually, we want to run a mix set. We are running a mix set. Let's run. Are you mixed? Woodhammer? Oh, that's a Bomb of Snow. UU mix Grass Knot's at 121 to 143. That's at that's at half investment. At no investment, it's a one shot. With perfect IVs. With 0 IVs, it is a 81.3% chance to OHKO. The Grass Knot is a really good strategy for Quag. Boom. Get math. I did that in my head. You don't see there's nothing on the screen right now. Ignore the screen. I did it in my head. Okay, so you don't see anything. Hydration, Wish Cash, Bulldoze, Ice Beam, Belch, and Hydro Pump. Okay, we're just testing these. Wish. It's not Wish Cash, is it? It's Whisk Cash. So that's the traditional Dragon Dance set. What are we running? We're running a mixed with Bulldoze. It's honestly probably more of a special attacker. It's modest, 100%. Yeah, it's special. It's special. So mod. Let's put that back down to 0-252. It's honestly probably what we're seeing, and then we have, it's not Oblivious, it's Hydration. And we've got Bulldoze. This is probably the most technical I've ever gotten in this. Was it Scald? No, it was Hydro Pump. And I don't remember the last move. Ice Beam. Of course. Of course, who doesn't run Ice Beam? Ice Beam. Ice Beam. If we're running that set, if Rhino doesn't actually one-shot it. That's a bit of a problem. If I'm not invested. We're gonna run Bashful Neutral just to see. Hydra's a one-shot. Close combat's not next. Is it lefty? It's not lefties. It's Belch. Rindo. Oh, it's Rindo. So yeah, that was not gonna work. I'm assuming the Gastrodon's also Rindo. Yeah, we get one shot by that. A close combat is almost enough. That's also life orb damage. I just have to keep that in mind, and I might need life orb. If you did a best team for Legends Arceus, would you go about doing it? Probably have to be everything in the first area, and it would be based on. So instead of gyms, you do the lords, and instead of important trainer battles, you do every trainer battle. Which is probably what I would do. There's not that many, so it wouldn't be that bad to go through. Yeah, I have to get more technical with the competitive team. So this is we probably will not get through even 3 team members today. That's how technical I have to be for this. So that is Blaze Life Orb. What about Flamethrower? 23, 24. If I'm in Blaze, 5. No. Let's jump back to the quag real quick. $64 to $73. So if I run Life Orb to deal with that, I could also run Spec. What happens with Spec? 3 specs is enough. There's also no investment. So that's... I'll have to play around the typings, but... If I spec... Wish... Cash. If I spec, we're running Belch. This is a rough build. It's just hard, man. We'll do this. This is if we're neutral on levels too. It's not quite accurate enough because one, I'm giving them 31 IVs, I'm giving me 0 IVs. So I'm probably at least guaranteed 15. I think the starters have 15 across the board. So choice specs grass knot is 70. We didn't take into account Rindo. It doesn't have an H in it. It's a solid 2-shot with close combat. If I can run something with knockoff and get in, as long as I put it at a quarter, should be able to beat it. So, huh? That's a good wish cache. I could also run a bug Pokemon with a bug bite that eats the berry. Okay. Thing is, if I'm spec'd, I have to be spec'd or orbed. To beat the Quag. So maybe I do want a grass type. Maybe I do want a grass type. I'm just, because I'm curious about this. Alright, Giga Drain's still a one-shot. Giga Drain's a clean one-shot. But that's also because I'm maxed everything. Yeah. I think even with the Quag, Unaware Wall. Yeah, Grass Knot's is not even useful. Yes, I can sell their berries. Yeah, I'm gonna want a grass. I want the stab boost. Alright, so grass type's on my list. That's gonna be 3 holes that if I don't. Doesn't mean I need to get rid of your grass knot, but it also means that you're kind of useless right at the moment with one. Alright, so grass. It's on my table. That'd be rough though. Alright, holes. Where else holes? I think you run, we determined you ran Raconberry Gyarados, yeah? He does not. He runs Jolly. He runs Widelands to land the Ice Fangs. I think I know what I'm gonna have to use here. I'm still trying to get Infernape's moveset figured out. Too bad you don't get a knockoff. That's too bad. Yeah, I don't really know, man. I think the acro looks good. Although that doesn't really help me much, because flying is the only thing that flying would cover there is fighting. I mean, this is the biggest challenge. The guarantees on... I need to run calc on that. It's guts flame orb Heracross. Cool. We one shot. So I don't need to invest. I don't need to invest in a flying move for Heracross. It's clean one shot with Flamethrower. It's life orb. It's still a one shot. It's a 43. Yeah, that's a one shot. I mean, if not, he dies to burn, so like, we're fine. I mean, at that point, I won't need anything besides the Drapion, so that's good. It's hard, man. So I don't need acro. I mean, what else do you give at Infernate, man? Like, what's the niche I need to beat? I got nothing. I can't really build a team otherwise. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave Mock on the set. Because priority is always good. And I could run Nasty if I felt like being a butt face. I don't know if I want to be a butt face. U-turn might be good for pivots. I have to run a dark type for that to work successfully. That is true. Found out that calculated solution to my nuclear issue. Just need to build it on Monday. Ah, cool. Yeah, I figured it was just some kind of statistical error somewhere. Bulk works. Sunny day. It could be fun. I really think taunt is a good idea. You know, I'm gonna stop thinking taunt's a good idea and I'm just gonna put it on the moveset. I wrote taint instead of taunt. My bad. I guess we're spoiling all of these things today with our taintedness. All right, taunt, good. Just remember to keep that on the moveset. All right, holes. We didn't fix any. Well, where do we fight butt face first? Well, Electric type would be really good for you. That's the only thing. First battle. Oh, we're on Route 203, so we'd have access to everything before then. Change the recipe that I'm using to make a temporary stash and nuclear fuel and mix fuel with the... Oh, that sounds fun. I feel like it should still work the same way until you fix it. Like, it should be fine, and then once you fix it, I don't know. I guess that's fair. Yeah, let's see. 201 Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. There's only Starly and Bidoof. Fun. It means that every time you use a move, instead of using one power point, it'll use 2 power points or PP per move. Is it really like this technical that I have to? Pretty technical. I want the routes. Start the Bidoof Cricket Shanks and center it via Poke Radar, which I don't have. So essentially, you're telling me my only way to beat Barry at this point in time is to get a Shanks. Alright, I figured that was gonna happen. We just... put a C instead of an X. I knew that was gonna happen. Buckle your pants, buckle your pants, buckle your pants, buckle your pants. Meow. Meow, Shane. 95 is not bad special though. I think the problem with Luxio is I tried to run it special last time. Ooh. You don't really get moves now, do you, bud? Not really at all. You're not gonna be. We don't need HMs, so. Best electric move could be. We probably won't even get access to discharge. We probably won't even get that high level. Till the Elite Four. Dude, don't. Thunderbolt is behind the Valley One Works. I need Surf for it. And unfortunately, I do need to be Wake before I can get access to it. That's a bit unfortunate. No, I'm not on one. I'm calculating like for this one Gyarados. 27, we're not a Luxray yet. Luxray evolves at 30. Bedu 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 bedu. Let's get that baba day. That's it. We talking Spark 100. Not Moxie. What Intimidate. Not a clean one shot. If I guarantee Intimidate, I could do better against the Gyarados. The damage. Yeah. If I swap into the Gyarados, jeez, need a better for that game. A swapping the Gyarados intimidated on a water. I don't live. Yeah. So I'm not gonna have my intimidate. He's gonna have his, but I can't have mine. That's not what I want to show you. I need to see my. That's the wrong one. The only thing about you is you have a terrible moveset. Like, you don't learn anything. Dang it. Dang it, Luxray. I'm gonna use a Pachirisu. Screw you. I'm using Pachirisu. I'm freaking using Pachirisu. I'm done. Not doing that. This is how this is working. Alright. Nope. Ba-do-do-do-do. Let's see. You spelling stuff correctly? Crazy. Somebody actually noticed that? Crazy. Basically, I've started, but this is such a terrible offer. Yeah, I don't want your passive aggressive stuff. Oh, I didn't want to get yelled at. Boo. Wah. Now you're getting messages deleted. There you go. Have fun. You just don't get anything. Is anything in gate, at least? Psyduck? Am I about to use a Psyduck? I don't have good rot, so I have a Psyduck. Where's where Brick Break is? Oh, jeez. Am I about just to run? I'm just about to solo run, apparently. Shinx is such a bad moveset. Well, it looks like I can't prevent Rival 1. Rorik I can deal with. That's the problem. I could technically get a Speeduck. Am I about to really put a best team with a Golduck on it? I don't know. I might be using a Golduck on a best team. Let's get Aqua Jet. Give me the speed. What game is this? When do you get Aqua Jet? This is why it confuses me, because it tells me I get Aqua Jet. It's not on Psyduck's moveset, but it's on Golduck's moveset. So I mean, it would give me a Psychic type. For It would give me a psychic site later down the road. Erg. Burger. It's just so hard to make a choice here. Like that. I need to get up, get my head clear for a second. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm here. Megas are not in this game now. No, you can get Pokemon that are native to Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I recommend if you are looking at Pokemon specifically, see if you can use them or not. Cerebee's a great website for that. If you are a heathen and like to use Bulbapedia, then sure, but up to you. Those are probably your best places to find information about it. Some other websites do. If you just look it up, look up BDSP decks and you'll find it. Donji. Donji's fun. I got no direction. Look, I got nothing. I don't even know where to begin. And it's very frustrating to me. But I'll figure something out, I guess. So we can't stop Rival 1. I mean, we can handle Rourke. Need to run some calcs. Oh. There you go. Roll out. I need a way to beat Brock. Yeah, way to beat Brock. Not Brock, Rourke. Pseudo Brock. Yes, you can get mana fee. Our only the only thing we're gonna be able to get is phone's in pocket. Where's phone? I need phone. I need to know what grass types I can get. I think it's gonna have to be Roserade. I'd like to choose the game. You're not gonna let me choose games, huh? Yeah. It's my other app. I have two different Pokédex apps. One shows me like the different games, and one of them is better for other things, so I use them differently. Although the one thing I want to do now, I'm not going to be able to do because I want to look up. I'm trying to do the. One of them is locked behind a paywall, and so you have to pay to get all the types and stuff. But I'm just trying to look at the types of Pokemon I could find in this game. And the only really grass type we're going to be able to get is Buddy Roserade, Wormadam, Cherubi, Carnivine. Snover's too late. Leafeon's too late as well. Shaman's way too late. So basically, if I want a grass type in this game, I'm gonna have to either go with I'm gonna have to go with Roserade. So that's a good place to start. No traits. No. I said that earlier. No traits. So let's go there. Let's forgo the Psyduck, because Roserade could be our counter. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, where do you get Giga Drain? Alright, you learn nothing via level up, so I need to get a Roselia by. Giga Drain at 50, at 30, Toxic at 40. Do I want to have Toxic? Are you already back? Jeez. You learn Poison Sting on Evo? Alright, so it's definitely Roserade, just figuring out what moves to give it. And then I'll get rid of those coverages that are later. We want Giga. So Giga Drain is 30. Gonna put that in my notes, so that way we know I have to have Roselia by then. If I want Leech Seed, I have to evolve it by level 10. Oh boy. You didn't even type a message, Gabby. What? Weird. Definitely special. Growth is not broken, right? I could Toxic TM. Yeah, but I'm probably also gonna use the Togepi. Wait, there's not a Togepi egg in this game. Frick. So we want Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb. It gives me Fairy coverage. Sludge Bimb. Apparently. What does being underground have to do with anything about movesets? Nothing. It has nothing to do with movesets. We get Sludge Bimb. Another Togepi. We could get the Togepi. We do get access to the thing there. Yeah, the underground's gonna make this game tough. Very tough. I don't need cut. Shadow Ball might be fun. I think we get Shadow Ball from Fantina. Yeah, I think Togepi might be a team. Again, no moveset syndrome. Love to see it. Bump, bump, bump. I want to be toxic. I could be toxic. How does that help? How does setting up toxic spikes help me anywhere? It's a great idea. It's a great, not a great idea, but a great question. Toxic spikes help me really nowhere because I'm not gonna get them up. I could get them up here, but then Rosa Rage is gonna come wipe them. The spikes are useless. That's my really only fairy counter I need. But honestly, it might not be worth. I honestly don't need fairy counters. And everything I would counter with a fairy type is a psychic type as well. Colbur is the dark berry. So we're gonna run more defensive and utility Rosary. Leech Seed, which is level 9. So I have to have a Roselia very early on in the game. Fun. Manifex no longer available. Oof. Oof. That's unfortunate. So Leech Seed is set. To be fair, that's really all I need you for. Let's see, SPDS. All right, that's back. 30. That's the foggy area, so I'm not gonna have it by the time we get to Fantina. I literally said stop showing me ads, and you keep showing me ads. The foggy area is no, the foggy area is before you fight Fantina. Right? I don't know. This game is so well enough yet. So we should get this route. The rocket grunts. We do all that stuff. And then we go back to 210. Then we hit Celestic Town, and then we fight Fantina? That's good knowledge. That's really good. That's real good. Because so we can get Shadow Ball. I think we do that. Unless I'm using Alakazam, then I'll just teach Alakazam Shadow Ball. But that's good. So that'll be the move set for now. And with that, I don't have Dazzling Gleam for Spirit Tomb, but yeah. I don't have a Ho-Oh, sorry. Huh. Yeah, Discord's also a good place for that. So that takes care of Rourke. That takes care of Rourke. I don't want to say that, but it does. Rival 2. Where is Rival 2? Rival 2 is 2. Nope, that's 2 or 3. Rival 2 on Hardhome. Really, it's that late? That'll be after the second badge. So when you look at... So that's a Firewater Grass where we have to be able to deal with that at that point in time. You just were... So if you're looking for Manaphy and then you don't want Manaphy, bruh. Are you trying to get a trade from someone? Is that just what you're trying to do? I will ask that if you're going to ask to trade, please do it in the Discord server, not in the chat. It's harder for me to... It's harder for the chat to stay integrated if we're just trying to get a trade going on. In that sense. So Rival 2, Heart isn't Hardhome, which means I have to be able to beat Gardenia, which is easy. So our next big challenge is Maylene. In Rival 2. At that point, I have to have a way to cover this. I'm going to have a way to cover this Starly. So we can look in the underground for Pokemon. However, we have to... At this point in time, I'd like to have the full team built. This is a bit much if we don't. So we have the options of... It's really not a lot. We could get an Abra. This is such... Yeah. I think we might have to do that. So we can get an Abra. There's the Badoo that we'll be picking up. Ralts' Pokeradar. I would have said yes, but it's Pokeradar. Honestly, a Gary, we can get a Magikarp. Terry, I have an Infernape. Why? I don't need another fire type. Why would I not choose Infernape? It's the best starter, 100%. Magikarp to Gyarados with the physical special split could be fun. That might be an option. Another option. Well, I wouldn't have it for Rourke, but... why am I looking up Magikarp? I went Gyarados. Gyarados would be good. I know you're in swords. This is your sword dex. Can we... I got a really touchy scroll wheel apparent. Scroll wheel. I'll play on we. So according to this, 21 I learn Waterfall. In 24 I get Crunch. You know, you picked him for. Why would you pick anything else? Fernie's 100% the best. Gyarados would be great. Especially Intimidate Gyarados. Especially Ice Fang Intimidate Gyarados. I can't get Ice Fang. That's unfortunate, but... And your special is Scarbo. It's 60? Yeah, your special is Scarbo. Cool. Good team. Cool team. But I want the best team. It's not the best team now, is it? Because it has Torterra on it. Nice Fang's not a TM. According to this. I could get Avalanche. Nice Fang's not a TM in this game, unfortunately. It's only a level up move. D-Dance Gary, though. D-Dance Gary. It's hard to pass up. What level is Rourke? Can I have a Gyarados by Rourke? I could. Yeah, that's the way out of the picture. What does giving a water type do for me? Not really anything. Not really anything. All right, let's look at holes. If it's not gonna be able to beat Rourke, then I can't use it. We already got that taken care of. Maylene, I need. The common counter is flying there, but it does not do me anything for the rest of the game. Doesn't help us with the rival because we have our Infernape to deal with our grass type, so that's fine. Infernape kind of makes it useless because it deals with all the counters that flying would need to have. Mr. Raptor's an instant throw on the team, but I don't know if it's needed. I don't know if it's needed. It'd be good for to have for the gym, second gym too. All right, I need to look at polls. With the two we have, we're okay versus Maylene. We're not in the best place. A psychic type would be great. Which makes me go Abra. Because I can't get Rolls. Okay. We can grab Pachirisu. There's just... I always hate these games because they have just no encounters. There's just nothing to use. So... Murkrow is option. Murkrow is solid option. Murkrow, not good option. Jeez, Fantina, why is your team so stupid? Got dazzling gleam coverage on everything, dude. The dark type's not going to be good on that gym because of the coverage. And Gyarados Ambus Mages outspeed literally everything, pretty much. My only way to, like, really Alakazam would be the only way to get around that, speed-wise. And I'd have to have a better speed than the Gengar. That's rough. She gives you Shadow Claw, not Shadow. Okay. The ground to ground's probably where I just need to get everything. Murkrow would not be bad, though. Honestly, Gyarados would not be bad in that situation either with Crunch. But it doesn't help me anywhere else. That's the thing. Water types are not like Elite Four. But even in the Elite Four, wherever it is, like this is the only section it does, and we can use a grass type to get through it. Like Rosalia just has a heyday for that team. So I'm gonna say pop off Sun and have fun. So a water type is not really useful. And I just need to make sure I have a Giga Drain for Gastrodon. I'm surprised that it's Leftovers Gastrodon, not Rindoberry Gastrodon, because Rindoberry is way better in that situation, especially with Cynthia's coverage. So I don't need a water type. And Gyarados doesn't get any flying moves. See, this is the one time where like Air Release Gyarados would be nice. Actually, there's a lot of times where Air Release Gyarados would be nice. So Gyarados is gone from the list of contention. Haunch, Hinch, Crow, apparently Haunch. Haunch, Haunch. DH, not K. Jeez. Haunch Crow. At that level, we have Wing Attack. You know, Wing Sucker, Knight. Okay, how does this? What? Duskstone? I just need to look up Murkrow's moveset then. So, Sucker Punch is 55. And so I'm running Haunch Crow, essentially I got Wing Attack. Where do I get Night Slash at? Is Night Slash a level up move? An Evo move, I mean, rather. Sorry. No. How do I get Night Slash? 55 as a Haunch Crow. It's so late. Yeah, that's why we don't use Haunch Crow, right? I remembered that now. Friendship Checker. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to. She said back, I'm dead. Starless Doravia. There's nothing here. Old Chateau. Did we get a Rotom in this game? I don't know. Rotom is a post game, right? Because I was going to use one and I remember it being post game. Right? I'm just going to double check this. It's gotta be post Elite Four. That's so, I hate when they do that, man. How's the game going? We have 2 team members. That's how it's going. I've been streaming for 2 hours and only have 2 team members. That's a tough game to build for. It's a really tough game to build for. I don't like that. All right. The real question here is Wayward Cave. You might have Garchomp. Yo, take me with? Still team building, yeah. I don't get out of team building, bro. You get G-Blay and BDSP. Okay, it's the same as Diamond and Pearl. That's what I thought. Nope, that's my Twitch dashboard, not my YouTube dashboard. So, no Garchomp. Cool. It's way too late in the game. Good boss. Yeah. So it's blocked by strength. And then we're out of Pokemon. Because this Mount Coronet right here is where I usually do the cutoff. We don't get the Eevee in Hardhome either. Dude, they have so many good encounters on Platinum that they just don't give you in this game. It's so frustrating. I really want to just play Platinum. Frick this game, I want Platinum. Alright, well... Stack Blabbit. Why do I have it? Frick. Like, I have 2 team members and I'm in Hearthome. That's not good. It's really not good. So if I get a rock type, stay with me, chat. If I get a rock type, we beat both the Starly and the Ponyta. So that might not be a bad grab. That might not be a bad grab because that's what I need to get rid of right now. And I know I need a ground type, so if I can get a rock and ground type, use the shiny Geodude. Shut up. I'm not using shiny Geodude. Not one shiny Geodude. Find a JNC and punch it in the face 9,000 times. I mean, it's Geodude Onyx. Steelix might not be a bad. Yeah, I have to trade it though. You're just taunting me, huh? You're just taunting me. Music's just decided to taunt me. It's like, haha, you're gonna lose. I'm like, I know, thank you. Rampardos? Rampardos might be cool. Rampardos might be pretty cool. Rampardos. I was trying to make it funny, but it's not. I can get a Kirlia. We're getting a Kirlia. That's Pokeradar. Never mind. I mean, we can get a Sunkern, Pokeradar. Crap. Yeah. This is basically the Monferno solo run for a long time. That's the problem. All right. Underground Pokemon. Rain Diamond. Let's go. Oh God, I don't want to do this. But there's nothing here that I want. So I do not get, they are unobtainable before receiving the National Pokédex. After receiving more Pokemon will begin to spawn on the ground. These are the Pokemon that spawn underground. They are unobtainable for the National Pokédex, which you get after you beat the game. So no Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, Chikorita, none of the starters. A bunch of other really cool things. Larvitar, which is something I thought of. That's unfortunate. Alright. IGN, I need you to be helpful here again. It's the same as Togepi. Ralts can, but Ralts is a exclusive to later on, I believe. That would not be a bad idea, though. Also, Alakazam exists, so I would probably choose Alakazam for a Psychic type and a Fairy type, to be fair. So none of those. So we have the options of Swablu, Absol, Gligar. Ooh, Gligar. Scyther, Pinsir, Houndoom, Murkrow, Rhyhorn, Togepi, Munchlax, Lickitung, Magnemite, Ralts. Ralts is in there. Teddy, Magby, Elekid, Swinub, Smoochum, Snorunt, and Krog. Gunk. That's not a lot to work with. I'm assuming you got a fossil. Grinding is probably the only way, yeah. Fortunately. I could fossil. Rhyhorn? Honestly, that's probably, but that's way better than a Juju, likely. Yeah. Alright. It's time to help. And underground. All right. Snow Point. Oh. Ramona Twin Leaf and Candy. I could run back to Twin Leaf. So do I have access to one of the places where Rhyhorn spawns? And also a Stillwater, Spacious Cave, Sandsteer, Typhlow, or Sunlit. At that point, I would have access to Bog Sunk, Fountain Spring, Spacious is one of them, yeah. So I have access to Rhyhorn. So Rhyhorn could be an option. I have access to Houndoom as well. Volcanic, Spacious, Sandseer. They pretty much give you access to every type of cave besides the glacial. We don't get glacial, we don't get dazzling or stargleam. We don't get icy. So that's fine. We do have access to a Magnemity as well. We get Swinub. We get Swinub. We could get Swinub. I mean, my ground and grass type, my ground and rock type do not have to be mutually exclusive. I can get one of each. You could have a different ground and a different rock type. Krog is outclassed. From this list, what strikes me, I have access to grassland. Then Frostlass isn't bad, but man, you do have access to Mamoswine, and that kind of tickles my creative itch. I also have access to Elekid. But I think Magnemite would be better. Okay. The problem here... Yes, thank you for memeing. I appreciate it. I had no idea. I'm so uncultured with this game. I did not know Cascade and Warple are the best Pokemon. I'm so stupid. How did I forget about those? My bad. Yeah, I can't enter from Snow Point City. We cannot get a Munch either because Munch is stuck behind Pastoria. Munch is stuck behind Pastoria. Snorunt's stuck behind Snow Point. Everyone else we have access to immediately. Which I guess, yeah. I really thought they would put G-Boy down here, but that's me. So Houndoom's out because I don't even know the fire type. Absol could be fun. I don't know what your moveset is in this game specifically. We also know that Dazzling Gleam is a thing. Knockoff? Level 10 knockoff could be great. And a 30 Night Slash. And a 30 Night Slash. The chance to crit. That is pretty solid. I'll be honest. But I immediately die. Well, my special defense is like 2, right? 60. Yeah, we just die. That ain't working. Absol's not worth. Absol's not worth. Would be great, not worth. Yes, but I can't access that cave until I have strength. So you can't get it until you beat the 6th gym. So please find your caps lock button. It is located on the left side of your keyboard, and please press it so your text is not all capitalized. Thank you. Worst Pokemon, not even with a level, is Bidoof. There you go. So Dark is out. Scorapy. It's a score. Yeah. It's like Scorapy. No. It's like it's a Scorapy. It sucks. Right. Smooch. Have access to a Dazzling Cave or start with Cave? I do have access to Dazzling Cave. That would be a fun trick. And get an Ice type. Absol is a great Pokemon. It's just Gengar and Mismagius with Dazzling Gleam with over 100 base stat in special attack when Absol's banking on a 60 ain't gonna work. Unless I'm running Sucker Punch, and even then Cobra Berry Gengar shuts me down. So no. Good idea, doesn't execute properly. That's the problem with it. Yeah. And unfortunately, that's like the only time I would use it, so... No, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. As I thought of it too, and then I looked at all the calcs. Alright, I need to figure out what I'm trying to find right now, because I'm like, oh, this could be, like... I see a lot of really, like, Smoochum looks good, Swinum's good, looks good, Rolls looks good, Magnemite looks good, Elekid looks good, Absol looked good, but doesn't work. What about Gligar? What did Gligar get in this game? No, if I can spell Gligar. Gligar might be a good use here. Yeah, I think you suffer from apologize too much syndrome. Gabby, which is not a bad thing, but it's not super great either. Earthquake at 45, so no ground move till 45. It's a bit of a problem for me. Knockoff at 10 though. Guillotine at 55? I mean, just saying. You get a lot of really good moves. Where's... I know where the Earthquake TM is, because it's in Victory Road, but tell me it's not in Victory Road. Actually not, it's in Wayward Cave. But I can't access it until I get Strength, which is the 6th gym. Which, at that point in time, that's a Grain of the Ground. 6... So at that point in time, I'm already basically at Earthquake, so... I think that's a little late. So I'm gonna nix that one. Not a bad choice, but nix it. Actually, where do I get Bulldoze? Bulldoze might be good. Bulldoze is 83. 83. Veilstone Department Store. It's 60 base power though. Yeah, I don't think that's bad. I don't think that'd be really that bad. No, it does not work. I need a ground move immediately. That's the problem. I need it by the time I'm fighting So you're out. I need it by the time I'm fighting what's her face? Jupiter. So I'm on ground. Let's go Rhyhorn. Before I just default to what I'm going to, most likely. Rhyhorn gets Bulldoze at 10. Rock Blast at 30 and has Smackdown at 5. That's solid. Earthquake at 40. Yeah, he gets a level every 5. That's not bad. What's the... It's trade holding a protector. I can't do a trade. Honestly, I prefer Rhydon anyway. I mean, having access to Bulldoze and Smackdown at 15 is great. So that's where we're going to be when we fight Jupiter frame 1, right? No, it shut everything. First battle with Jupiter, 15. We'll have exactly what we need. So that's an option. I don't want to look at this, but I need to. 22. I don't know if I had it, but yeah, I didn't have it. So right, at least I don't have to use Geodude. That's good. That's noted. The only other option I have right now is Gastro. And that's Mud Slap, which is doing nothing. Yeah. Start the game with Greninja. Trade it. Cool. So you beat every of the main ones. The only other question is, how does Swinub do? But I feel like you have a bad moveset. It's not in this game. If you're talking about BDSP, it's not. Mud Slap. Out. Alright, cool. Rhyhorn it is. The part about Rhyhorn is it actually is really good, so... Alright. Well, that's a cool one. That's a difference. We Rhydon. We want to have Earthquake. Earthquake. I actually spelled it like that, by the way. Like there's a Y in it and everything. So that's fun. Probably Smackdown Rock Blast. Or I go Rock Slide. Where is 80 Rock Slide? Scroll up. 80 Rock Slide is... Needs strength. That's fine. Rockslide Stone Edge. Coverage. Earthquake. No, it was like... I don't know how I spelled it. It was weird. I can teach you Dragon Pulse? Yo, I didn't know that one. Could run Poison Jab coverage. Could run Poison Jab coverage would be useful for grass and not grass because I'm not gonna throw it on a grass type. Fairy. It'd be good fairy cover, but I don't really need. There's no fairy types in this game. It's really not. I'll teach you Thunderbolt for the Gyarados. Run Stir. You know, I was kind of memeing, but that actually might not be bad. 30 Thunderbolt. No, the Nidos are not in this game. At least primarily, I think they might be added later. Like in this section, I don't see them. I don't think they're in the game though. No, yeah, they're not in this game. So many really cool Pokemon that they just don't give you. Like I'd be down to use a Tropius. I'd be down to use a Flaffy. They're like, nah. Like, nah, fam. Also, I should be looking at... We're going to have a Rhydon. There's no way I'm getting a Rhyperior, so... But my boy's got... He's thick, bro. 130 attack, nothing to laugh at. Egg moves are out. I learned Hammer Arm on Evolution. Should not be bad. So maybe Hammer Arm. Yeah, that'll be multiple. Rock, Ice, Ground, Fighting, Dark. You have no special, so that's not gonna be helpful. Iron Tail is helpful for. Yeah, you don't really have coverage that I'm looking for. Ice would be great, but it's only for guard chop, and that's not gonna happen. Yeah, Mareep is in the game, but Mareep is post-dex. Shoot, dang. Horn Drill, 100%. You have Reckless as an ability. Am I crazy? You do, it's hidden though. Rockhead though. Protects the recoiled it. Actually, Rockhead? Hear me out. Rockhead Takedown might not be bad. Really? Yeah, but no. Rocket Takedown might not be a bad idea. Surf. We teach it Surf, 100%. SD? SD. I have no idea. I'm gonna also give you another piece of advice here, Gabby. This thing called the internet, which you are currently on. You can look up stuff that way. The internet probably has more information than we do about these kinds of things. I'm gonna give it Hammer Arm for coverage. So I give this another help on the fighting side of the spectrum. Yeah. P-Jab could be good. Problem is, it's really only good for Fairy and Grass. Sure, to be back. I'm assuming you're on a mobile device at that point. Yeah. I'm already slow, so. Normally, this is where I'd be like, oh yeah, let's use strength or something because we have the thing. I have no special defense, so Shadow Claw is not good. Also, it's useless at that point in time in the game. So cool. Honestly, I could run like. I'm gonna run a cheeky play and run Smackdown. Shackdown, apparently? Smackdown. Smackdown. So Smackdown Earthquake would be a fun double team. Alright. So we got our Rock type. That now takes care of the Starly issue, the Ponyta issue, really well, actually. Our ground type perils. So where do we're kind of at Maylene here. How to get past that, because I don't really have a good answer. And then Wake. Because I've been scratching my head at these encounters for the last 3 hours. So we've covered the rival. Hammer Arm lowers your speed, but yes, if I get I'll look for Reckless. I mean, Rockhead at that point, so it won't matter. So really, an electric type would be good for Wake. Yeah, that's really it though. Luxray sucks. I'm sorry. Luxray sucks. It doesn't have a good moveset. And it learns Wild Charge at like 80 something. So, just bad. It does have a positive in this game that's not a dark type, because that actually would have stuffed it more. But no. It's not necessary. So Jeppy could be fun. I'm just saying. I don't know what I need. That's the thing. Yeah, Luxray is good. Luxray is a good grab, and most people do it, but it's just not good compared to some other things you can have. I'd rather run the Magnezone that has a better special attack stat and good defenses to take hits, rather than something that's very frail and not really that great. And Luxray literally earns the biting moves and electric and bad electric moves, so I don't see hole, because Voltor's now covered pretty nicely. It could be electric type for Wake, but that would be quite a stretch for one battle. Yeah, Flying Art's like tip from Maylene. I think that's where I'm at. Maylene. Which if I have access to that Abra, I don't see why we'd run a Rolt. Because we got Guardy. I mean, I love throwing Gardevoir on best teams, but yikes. Looking at that. Shockwave. But Alakazam has access to both of those too. That could be where I get my electric coverage from, though. The problem here is the speed stat at 80 is way too slow to be useful, because it just dies to where I need it. Depends on what's hitting it. Gardevoir could be nice. Definitely could be nice. That's fine. Moonblast is level 1. Moonblast is I'm on this thing and it doesn't wear it. Cool. Well, we're looking at 125.80. I know. 125.80 versus Kathy's Cadabrix can evolve it. 120, 105. That 105 is major good. It's gonna be a Kadabra, that's the problem. So I can't even beat the Gengar. Curse you, evolution. Yeah, that Fantina fight is kicking my butt. I think Giraffe's a little late. What do you, I'm questioning this. Togekiss. That might actually be the play. You're a shiny stone, so I can technically get you at any point in time. You don't learn any freaking moves, though. Did I say Megatog? I thought I saw Megatogekiss. I'm like, what the frick? Okay, what do you get? So we're basically relying on HMs and TNs. Got it. Okay. Just TMs. How do you get Aurasphere? Like, where do you pick up Aurasphere from? It's not on nobody else's moveset. Yes, because I can get Azal by the third gym. Great idea. It would be. I would love to use one. I got it that early. This could also be my Shadow Ball. How fast is Togekiss? It's 80, right? Yeah, it's so slow. That's very sarcastic. This is Gardevoir. It's literally the same stats as Gardevoir for the most part. That's funny. I never noticed that. I need to know where TMs are. Dazzle Gleam, Psychic. Show me the TMs. I need to know the numbers. 21 and 29. I need 29. 21, 29. What are we looking at? 21. Veilstone. Fine. 29. I think it's also Veilstone. It is 211. I need Rock Climb. Break. You'd be great. Togekiss, you'd be great. I have Air Slash. I get some of the TMs in the department store. Some of them are random. The thing is, I'm looking at this from Psychic. I have Air Slash if I get a Togekiss. Can't get a Dawnstone that early though. All right, you're out. Togekiss is out. There's just so many freaking holes, man. I don't have another flying type swap. I don't have another flying type, he says, as he looks right by Swablu. Little unconventional, but hey, Altari is good. Charizard's an amazing Pokemon. Plus, is it normal fairy? It's dragon. But will you, if I leave you as a Swablu? I may have a very unconventional strategy here, but it might just be fun. It might just work. Can you get, what's your stats, Swablu? I'm sacrificing so much just to, yeah. I was like, I can use Swablu. Yeah, no, I need stats. Dragon Pulse. Moonblast at 44. That won't be bad. You get flying type moves? That's the problem. Yeah, Hurricane at level 1. No, I don't. I don't get Hurricane at level 1. Just randomly pops on the moveset. Oh, you were so close. You just got a flying. If you just got a flying move, man. Oh, that would have been so good. Sky attack, yeah, way later. But you're a special attacker, I believe. Actually, you could be mixed. I'm running potentially Pluck. I wouldn't have Pluck. Team for Pluck or Aerial Ace. Pluck is 88, Aerial Ace 40. 88, 40, 88, 40, 88, 40. 88, 40. Flying TM for Aerial Ace. It's 213. 213 on the beach, rock smash to break the rock, goes south to get the TM. Okay. So we could get that. That's the fourth. That's too late. That's too late. 88 is pluck. 88. 88. Lower Aroma Town. Yes. Garage. Technically, Jirachi and Mew are both on the pad. Forget about them, though. Can I access it? That's the question. I just have to have save data of both of the games, right? Both Let's Go and how to get Jirachi and Mew. Back up your save point. Can I switch to C card or what? No. Several worship playing BDSP, perhaps 3 of the most Pokemon exclusives, yada yada yada. No cares about the Mana PA, it's already gone. Must have save data from their Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee on their Switch. That you must have the save data on the same Switch as the one you were playing BDSP. You haven't played those games, all I have to do is pop in the card, just pop it out. So I can get Mew and Jirachi. That is a good shout. Question is, how many Mews and Jirachi? How many Mews can you get in BDSP? I closed the one website to open the exact same website because it didn't tell me that. Because if I can get they're limited for once you connect, you can only get one though, right? Once you progress, you can get there. This is how you claim a reward for playing the previous task at both. You guys are useless, man. These things are useless. What's my favorite Pokemon? Charizard. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, great Pokemon. Can you get a new Mew and get multiple Mews in BDSP? I don't trust Reddit. Because if I can get one every time, I think Mew or Jirachi has to jump onto the team. Stop giving me the same frickin' website. I'm done with it. I want to look at it. Know that it's only possible to obtain one Mew or one Jirachi on either Pokemon Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl. Having multiple save files is not, so I cannot get them. Note that having one, you can only get one of them. So in theory, good idea. Not worth. Not worth. No worth. Plus that would, I can't add that to the best team if that's the case. Even if I could do it. Because then it's not available. Especially now. But Swablu could be a good option because it is. I would have access to Pluck by the time I got to Maylene. So it's Inform Aroma Town. And I also would have an Altaria by the time I get to I mean, I don't know if that's going to be a good idea for the 5th gym. I might have to find something else, but having that Altaria might be nice. A dragon and fairy type Pokemon. Dragon flying type Pokemon. It's flying. Yeah. That might be good. So current team, we are at Rhydon, Infernape, and Roserade. Yeah, Drew, this could be good. I had Flamethrower on you. Is this not even BDSP? It is. Sorry, I had Flamethrower on my, no, this is Swablu. They did have Flamethrower on it. So, I get Hurricane. That'd be great if it was true. So that's good and all, but is it my best option to beat Maylene? What does a dragon flying give us for the rest of the game? That's a good question. It helps us beat Maylene. It doesn't really give us anything for Wake. It doesn't give us anything for Fantina. Nothing for Candace Price for Volkner. It gives us an extra check for Aaron. It doesn't help us with Bertha. It doesn't help us with Flint. It doesn't help us with Lucian. It doesn't help us. Really, it can give us Fairy Coverage to a Spiritomb, able to beat the Roserade, Lucario, potential, not even, it can't be Garchomp. That's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. It's just, what else do we do? Is it the best option though? I can get Fairy Coverage on anything, so pretty much. Plus, not being weak to Garchomp is a big thing. I'm gonna pass. Swablu's in my mind. Spacious Cave. Can I even get it? I can. Okay, I could. That's wrong, right? I might have messed up. Hold on. I think I messed up. It's tomorrow, right? Not today. Yeah. Cool. I don't know why that's set for today. It's today. Cool. Oh, it's already on there. Cool. We're probably gonna have a quick update about stream tomorrow. I'm probably gonna have to wrap up like around 12-ish. So that's the thing. How many subs is your sub goal right now? 1. I need 1. I want to hit 600. That's my goal. It's my current goal. Because I have a long-term goal for the year. Like on the year, I'd like to get to on the year, I would want to be at 1,000, but currently it's 600. Just because that'd just be every 100. So a small goal is every 100, and then 1,000 by the end of the year. That's kind of where we're at. Still, jeez. I like to have a direction. We have half the team built, which is more than I thought we would get done. So fighting is only weak to flying and psychic and fairy. I don't have any fairies. Sorry, Crocker popped out a little bit. Yeah, I don't have anything there. I know it's underrated. I actually really like this though. What about Jinx? What about Jinx, man? 95, it's still on the slow side, but hey. You know? I'd have confusion at 12. It's a level. Oh, it's a level 30? I thought you were a friendship evo for some reason. If that's the case, you. I mean, it's a little high. It's a little steep, man. It's a little steep. Plus, yeah, that's a bit steep. Sorry, Jinx. Big fan, but no, doesn't work, bud. That don't work. Jeez, man. So there's really not a great option for that fight. Could use Chimecho. There's not a good option. No, I do not. Encodes for Pokemon cards. How do I beat? How do I beat? How beat? Do I sheer forest my way through Maylene? Is that how I do it? I don't like that idea. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Welcome. Hey, I'm looking at you. Electric type would be good to have just going through the game. I mean, Tox is beaten by our fighting. Yeah. I want to look at Magnezone. I think Magnezone would be great. Especially if I can get, since I can get Magnemite early on. 130, really nice. I evolve in a magnetic field, which technically I can get one at 31. So I go back to Mount Moon. Which, Flash Cannon at 34, Discharge at 40. That's not bad. Mirror Coat for coverage. Yo, Mirror Coat would be great. For, what's it called? Mirror Coat would be great. Magnanimity. You have 95 special attack? Jeez, dude. Jeez, dude. Jeez. 32 it's not worth it. Let's hold you back. I like that a lot better. I know it doesn't really give me much more coverage. Yeah, Litten's not in this game. Thinks I'm a girl. I don't know why that matters. I have a fire type also, so I would not need that. Would be helpful. I mean, Houndoom might honestly be the play to deal with the Fantina. That gives me a verse. What is a Gyarados gonna do with me? Magnemite. How's your defense? I mean, you're not bad. Yeah, Gyarados. We actually could probably beat Gyarados with Magnemite. And that gives us another coverage for the Staravia. Gives us coverage for Zubat. Straight up just beats Cyrus. At that point. There's the Wakandberry Gyarados. That's what I was thinking of. Straight up beats Gyarados. Minus that I don't have Levitate. But I just have to get Magnet Rise. Which I already have. Yeah, I can just keep Magnet Rise on it. That'd be a great way to shut down Gate. God, I can teach it Explosion. I should teach it Explosion, right? Excuse me. Yeah, that would be a really good pair with the Rhydon. I like that a lot. I do note that I don't have a great move pool, because luxury types tend not to get that, but the steel secondary typing actually is really helpful here for Magnemite. And not having one on... Plus a better special attack than my... I mean... I have just as good special attack as Luxray does on a Magnemite. Like, look at this. Like, Luxray special attack is 95. Like, Magnemite has that at base level. Plus, it only goes up, and by the time I get to a Magnezone, I'm at 130 at... Yeah. It might be good. Do I have a setup move? Although Mirror Coat could be good. I like Mirror Coat. Where do I get Mirror Coat on another Pokemon, or is it just a random level up move that I don't get? Because if I get Mirror Coat, that'd be really fun. I don't. Just randomly pops on the moveset. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Not one I can get. I understand that. Psych Up. Am I about to do a really dumb thing? Uh-huh. What do you got? What do you got for me, Cynthia? You have Contrary. I'm not Contrary, but you have Marvel Scale. Okay, that's not really what I want. It's got more Spear. Dang it. I was like, if I could get in Magnezone with Psych Up on Lucario, I could steal a Nasty Plot and then reverse sweep through Milotic with Magnezone. I don't have Zapdos in this game. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. I also don't like using legendaries, so I don't have to. I would have used Mew and Jirachi, but I can't. It's too bad you don't, like... This is where Hidden Power would be so nice. Like, if I got Hidden Power, like... I don't even know what Hidden Power I'd want. But, like, Hidden Power Ice on and I'm Magnet Rise... I'm not stopped. I'm not being stopped. At that point. I like Magnezone. I really like Magnezone for this game. So we're gonna run that. Magnezone's a good ad. Magnezone. And we can get a Magnezone because we have access to Map Coronet. Just gonna evolve it there. We will have access to Discharge. Could get Thunderbolt. The TM for Thunderbolt, I believe, is in the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts. 26. 24, sorry. It's behind Valley Windworks and needs Surf. So I could get Thunderbolt. Then I want to look at this double battle here. Okay. Yeah, hidden power fire would be really good too for Magna Zone, but yeah. Giga Drain Golbat's problem. No, unknown's garbage. That'd be a tough fight to think about. It's obviously Infernape. But I get Magnezone in. Yeah, I just don't know what your moveset would be. So Discharge is a thing. Probably Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. We want Splash Cannon. And my real way to beat Garrett, yeah, I mean, it's really your way to beat Gyarados, but we want Magnet Rise. Do I want something else? I have the Calico break. I don't need the ability. Steel Beam, what about, I have Flash Cannon. What if I do Tri Attack? Tri Attack is less, so I don't really need it. What is Groudon? Might as well be a Groudon at this point. What does Garchomp got for me? Earthquake, Dragon Ball, Swords Dance, and Poison Jab. Honestly, we kind of just shut him down. I'm liking that. Yeah, I would love to have hidden power, man. Love to have hidden power. I'm not just missing it, am I? Do I want anything else? Honestly, I could run Metal Sound instead of a second electric move. Yeah, let me look at that calc real quick. This other move is we kind of shut you down, don't we? Then you would have to use Dragon Claw. 20. So if you're -2, and special defense, Flash Cannon, yeah, I think, yeah, Magnet, easy choice, Metal Sound. So that's not where I want to be. I want to be on this menu. So I need Metal Sound. So let's drop. We'll do the slash for Discharge Thunderbolt, choose, and then we want Magnet Rise and Metal Sound. Good utility. All right, it's 5:16. I went way over. I'm glad we got through most of the only thing is I'm gonna have to pull this all back up next time, and I'm very upset about that. But for now, Infernape, Rosemary, Rhino, and Magnezone. That seems like a good team to me. We have countered everything so far. Maylene needs some work. Fantina needs some work. Other than that, we got Vulcan covered. The Rivals covered. Aaron's covered. Bertha's covered. Flint is good. Lucian is a bit of a problem. So whatever we beat Fantina with also has to beat Lucian. That's just a note. So I need a ghost or a dark type something there. Cynthia's pretty much covered at this point. I think. I don't really see her doing much. Spiritomb is the problem right now. And that's just getting a fairy move on it, on something. So honestly, I could throw it on Roserade if I need to. And drop Sludge Bomb for Dazzling Gleam. Otherwise, Roserade dies to Infernape, Gastrodon dies to Roserade, Lucario dies to Infernape. Because you don't have, if you had Psychic, I'd be worried, but he doesn't. Milotic loses to Roserade and Magnezone, and Garchomp loses to Magnezone. I never thought I would say Garchomp loses to Magnezone, but Garchomp loses to Magnezone. So that's the thing. So we have coverage. The most unconventional way to beat a Garchomp, I'll be honest, but hey. We need to deal here. Dark probably would be the better option for that, but I'm worried about Dazzling Gleams. But yeah, everyone else is covered as far as I can see. Mars and Jupiter are done. Yeah, that's easy fight. We are between Magnezone, Infernape, and Rhydon. We got that. Honestly, it's Saturn. Whatever beats Lucian and Fantina gets the Kadabra. Infernape. So we're set there, and then Magnezone just sweeps Cyrus. So yeah, we're really set. It's basically our problems. I'm gonna make this a note for me, so I'm gonna highlight these two. Probably blue would be the best color since it's different. That's the problem. Those are the problem spots. Those two, Lucian and Saturn. And it's just a dark and a ghost type, and then something to beat Maylene. Those are our holes. Those really are our holes right now. That's not bad. Good work today. Everything else we deal with, man. Everything else we deal with. Somebody's gonna watch this best team video and be like, "You used a Magnezone to beat Cynthia's Garchomp. How the frick? Like how? Just what? How is this possible?" It's like, it just works, man. It just works. The Garchomp literally can't touch us if we're levitating. He can set up all he wants, but even if he's +2, it does somewhere between 40 and 60. And we're gonna one-shot him. So yeah, easy. Plus, even if he does defeat us, Mach Punch. I thought about it, like, we're good. We're set. Cynthia gonna get flexed on. Big time. Big time flexed on. But yeah, I'll wrap it up here. I'll figure out the rest of the stuff and how to save everything. But good work so far. We'll be back next week where we'll start playing the game, hopefully. I don't think it should take us another 3 hours to pick 2 team members, especially since we know it's a flying psychic or fairy type, and it's a darker ghost type that we need to solve our issues there. I should say it's not a darker ghost type. It's a darker ghost type move and a firefly, and it's a fairy. I need a fairy, psychic, or flying move, and I need a darker ghost type move to deal with that. Preferably, probably dark. Honestly, I could honestly run dark coverage on Infernape. Maybe drop taunt for fling or something. But I do have Shadow Ball and Roserade. But that's only going to work for Fantina. Noted. We'll figure that. We'll figure it out next time. So, if you want to see this again, I'll be live on next Friday. I think. Where's next Friday? Next Friday is what, the 27th? Yeah, I should be live next Friday for this. I'm still kind of, I know I've been away for a little bit on the channel, but I'm in the middle of seeing if I have my apartment for the summer. So if that's not a thing, I'm probably going to be off for a couple weeks again. So next week might be it for the streams for a little bit. But I'll keep you posted, and hopefully everything works out and I don't have to take time off. But yeah. That's that. Of course, I'll be live tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern, over on Twitch, as I said earlier. We'll be probably wrapping up around noon. So I have some other stuff to do that night, tomorrow afternoon and night. So cannot be there for that. So check out that. My links to my Discord, my Twitter, my TikTok. My second YouTube channel, Invisible Corporations, is there. My the Invisible Corporations Discord, the VODs channel, they're all also linked down below. They're also in the chat, so go over to the chat and click on the links. Join us in those communities. Love to have you guys. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the best team. I hope you guys are enjoying the live section of this where we do all the research stuff. As to say in the videos, it's important that I show you this stuff too, so you know I'm just not talking out my butt with just random suggestions for teams. I like to show that I've put in the work and made literally the best team because I've tested it, I've ran it, I've perfected it, thought about it intensely. I mean, you can see how intense we've thought about it because we're not even into the game yet. So that's just where we're at right now. And how we're doing it. But yeah, more content. There'll be a video out tomorrow you can check out here on the channel. I'm trying to get back to the Saturday content where it's theories, countdowns, and those kinds of things. So hopefully that'll continue as well. So you have a video tomorrow. You have a shiny reaction on Sunday, and of course we're doing XD right now on the channel. So if you haven't checked out XD, make sure you do so as well. But that is going to be it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon. So until next time, my name is Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe, and as always, burn it up.